Well, this is bright. So good ol' mandatory education started about, I don't know, a month ago. Anyways, I have good old mandatory education, which means I have a lot less time to make videos the past while. So that's why I haven't been putting out that many videos, is I've just been busy with that because it takes forever. Now I get to do this for an hour, or 5, I mean.
6.5 hours later.
Yeah, I think it's fall now. So it's actually, sun's bright. So it's actually getting cold enough out now that, well, it's freezing. There's a little maple tree under here, somewhere in there. I'm trying to keep it alive as long as possible because it's cold enough that it would have actually froze last night. It's gonna freeze again for like another 2 nights. It's pretty cold out now. We actually have to wrap up our spigots in towels so they do not freeze because it's that cold. So odds are I am not gonna get that many videos in of me scootering this year really at all after today because, well, it's cold. Yeah. So I've always wondered what people mean when they talk about Minnesota nice, or how they talk about how nice Canada is. I think I finally figured it out. We're so nice, we give our plants blankets when they're cold. The sun right now is in a perfect spot to break your leg. Here's what happens. So you come up the ramp, you're doing an air out, like so. You turn around and oh, you're being blinded. It's great. Quick tip for anybody that's gonna build a half pipe or any sort of large ramp that you cannot move. Be sure that you have shade for it. That's why I put it here, is because there's trees right there and right there. But be sure those trees are some high quality trees, like that one right there, that keeps their leaves for a long time and that is very full with leaves, or else you get this whole flashing light from the sun. You just, when you're going down the ramp, it's bright and it's not at the same time, which isn't fun. I'm just gonna start out with some tricks flat because of the sun. I would like to not break my leg anytime soon. That'd be ideal. Okay, so I'm finally progressing actually a bit now. Like, I've learned, since the last time I scootered, I've learned heel whips, down whips, relearned 360s. I can do bar spins pretty consistently. I can almost land double whips flat. Still can't land them air. And I'm nowhere near Bryce. So here's the other problem with scootering now is, first of all, it's cold. It's like 40 degrees out right now. Secondly, it's already dark out. Like, if I were to turn my camera back to its normal settings, it would be, well, this is how much you can see now. So yeah, it is now pretty dark out and it's only like 7. So that's another problem. Again, did I mention that it's cold out? Because it is. Oh, and also, since I've got school work until like 5 or so, I've only got to run 2 hours to scooter a day. And that is when my ankle does not hurt terribly, because it doesn't work. I don't know, but it hurts. Okay, so there's a few things that I want to get done on the half pipe before it's winter. First thing, I need to redo that fire tube up there. I have a way better plan that I'm going to do over the winter. It's going to be so much better and it's going to be awesome, but I need to redo it to do it. So I might as well take out this part of the railing. You don't need railings. Secondly, I want to restain all this because it's not looking nice anymore. I need to stain that, but I need to first get stained and wait till there's a day that it's moderately warm out. I need to cut the grass right through here, like take the grass out right on the green line. You take everything out on this side so I can put mulch in. Clean up this pile of garbage. See, it's pretty easy to just throw stuff under this ramp because, well, it's great because it doesn't blow away or anything. And then I accumulate tons of garbage. So yeah, I need to clean that out. I need to clean all this crap out. I need to get rid of all this plywood. Oh, I did get one sheet of skate light. It's like a third of a sheet or something, but I've been using it to mess around with, just trying to test stuff. There's a few interesting things I've learned about skate light, just in case anybody's gonna buy any. It absorbs water, which is not the best because it takes forever to dry. It is super dense though. Like, this stuff will last, I would guess, only around 5 to 10 years, but that's still pretty long. Like, this is actually, it's sheets of paper laminated together with phenolic resin, so it's super strong, but the phenolic resin will break down in ultraviolet light, and you will eventually have to replace skate light. It does not last forever, and it's expensive. So yeah, need to get rid of all this stuff except for the skate light because I want to keep that to mess with. Clean up this, and that, and clean up over there. Also trim this tree and trim those 2 trees over there. I need to get all of that done in the next month or so. So I may have some videos of that because this is gonna take a while. What else was I doing with this? Oh yeah, so I'm gonna try a different type of stain on here. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but this stuff, I would not, if you use Thompson's water seal, which is what I used last year because it's the cheapest stuff, it looks like this, expect mildew apparently. If you look, there's, I don't know if it's mildew or mold, but it's not the best. So I'm gonna try something else. Yeah, those are the plans for the half pipe over the next month or so, because I need to, see, here's the thing. I don't work on it over the summer because I'm either using it or lazy. And then in the fall, I'm like, I've still got a few more weeks to work on it. And then once it's like almost winter, I'm like, oh dang, it's gonna snow in a month, I better finish it. This is exactly what happened last year. Here's a clip from that. There is a winter blizzard advisory warning thingy for tomorrow. I'm gonna see how much I can finish today. I'm hoping that we can actually sheet most of it today. Yeah, there was the whole blizzard issue last year, and that's when I actually finished sheeting it. So I never actually really got to use it last year. This is the first year that I've been able to use it. Then I broke my leg and then I wasn't able to use it. It's great. It's working out great for me. Next year though, I should be able to use it a whole ton though, because there shouldn't be any broken legs, hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, well, there's no sun left. Gonna need to go inside. So I don't think I've actually been out here and recorded me making anything in a while. Like, I think it's been a few months. Well, yeah, because I broke my leg. That was fun. Yeah, I'm gonna keep, just in case you're wondering, I'm gonna just in case you're wondering, I'm gonna keep on complaining about that for like a good, probably year or so. Anyways, I invested in something. It's great, and you should see it. It is awesome. Oh, bam! It's screws. It's just a lot of screws. They're all different sizes though. I've got number 10 half inch, number 10 1 inch, 1.5, 2, 2.5, etc. I've got number 8. I've got number 8 flathead wood screws. I've got sheet metal. I got more sheet metal. You want to see what else I got? Oh, bam. All the nails you could ever use. And some random washers. Got 4Ds, 8D, 10D, 6D, 16D. I'm missing my 12Ds. Fun fact, the D stands for 16 penny, but it's not a penny. There's a certain, the different numbers mean different lengths and different diameters. Okay, so here's what I got for you about the measurements of penny nails, or the abbreviation D. So for every number you go up a 1/4 inch from 2D to 9D. After 9D, it gets all crazy. So for example, 2D is 1 inch long, 3D is 1 1/4. 9D, if you take it, you subtract 2, so you got 7. You multiply that by 0.25 and add 1, you get the length. Is this ever going to be useful? Absolutely not. My most recent project, it's taken a while, but it's this right here. Hey, wait, I wonder if I've shown this. I got a welding table. I built an outfeed table from a table saw. It's messy, I know. What else did I get? Oh, this is cool. I got this thing, which is just to hold pieces of scrap wood. So yeah, that's super useful. Yeah, anyways, back to the project thing. So I made this thing right here. It's just a one metal bar with 3 metal bars on it with other pieces of metal on top. This is a thing. Yeah. So It's the same construction as a round rail would be for scootering and skateboarding. Basically, you got a rail, well, you got a round piece of metal, and you got more pieces of metal off that, and then you got flat parts. So you just take this and it's heavy. It's heavy. Yeah, like that. There you go. Same kind of construction in case you ever need to build a flat rail. So you got notched cuts right there. Those aren't fun. Then you just got a flat piece on the bottom, all through there. And if you drill holes in it like that, you can put screws through it and actually screw it down to the concrete. That's not what that one is though, that's just to hang stuff off the ceiling. Which, by the way, putting a 50-pound thing on the ceiling is not fun. You need to put it up there. So I need to carry up this ladder, then somehow get it up there. What I decided to do was I made notches where these holes go, so I can just kind of twist it in place. I'll show you in a minute. So anyways, those notches for the tube. So if you don't get what I'm talking about, you can't just weld a tube to another tube. You need to make a notch for the tube to sit in, and then you weld it. Because just welding two tubes cut flat together wouldn't work. See, that doesn't work. You don't have enough surface area to weld, so you need to cut a notch so it's not like that. So what you do for that is, first you need to make a jig to hold the pipe directly under a drill press. Then you use a huge hole saw the same diameter as the tube and you drill it. It's not that complicated, but it's hard because my drill press isn't actually that beefy to be able to drill this. It's only a 3/4 horse drill press, which is not that much to drill 2-inch holes with a hole saw. So, first thing is take those bolts out and replace them with different ones. And they're on the ceiling, so wait, I don't know how I can record this. Just give me 1 second. Oh yeah, it's an attic. See, okay, the problem is these screws are too long. They need to be replaced with a 3-inch. They're 3.5. Do you know what's terrifying about this? I'm applying torque, and I'm on a ladder. I'm on a tall ladder, okay? And if that torque decides to slip off like that, I'm still applying torque, but it's not fun. I don't know the science, but it's not fun. I'll tell you that much. Hey, you can you see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can, cool. Okay, so I have some complaints to make about YouTube and doing YouTube channels because, see, what I'm gonna say is never gonna make it to YouTube, but it doesn't matter because it's more about having a YouTube channel. Because a lot of you, from what I've seen, either want to start YouTube or have a YouTube channel. And it's kind of important, if you're gonna take it seriously, that you understand this. So YouTube, they don't like inconsistency. If you're gonna make videos, you better be consistent. And they don't want some low quality stuff, they want some good stuff. Some real high quality dead bodies in the forest. Some really high quality, what's Jake Paul up to these days? Whatever that is, that's what they want. There we go, okay. Now it's time to get the thing up here. And see, the thing is, if I mess up, I can easily injure myself badly. Yes, that went much better than I thought it would. Hey, did I mention that I put this camera in a sketchier place than before? Yep, that's right. How is this camera being held here? I'm not really sure. Okay, so now that I've certified that that thing will actually work on the ceiling up there, I'm gonna quick take it down. Ready, and bam. So, I got it back off. But I forgot to mention I only stitch welded this, which means I only did around half the weld. I did weld right through here and one right on the bottom, but I didn't do in between because of warpage. Now that it's stitch welded, I should be able to fill in those welds. So I'm just gonna quick do that off camera. It's now the next day. It took me, I don't know, a few hours to get the thing cleaned. Turns out black pipe, terrible to clean. This is how it starts, okay? This is how I have it now. You see the difference? There's a big difference. Now this looks kind of cool how it is, and I'm kind of debating keeping it like this because it's just cool. But I'm gonna paint it. Okay, I'm 3 days in on this project, which also means I'm 3 coffees in on this project. Actually, I'm way more than 3 days in because cutting this stuff was pain. Okay, so yeah, all of yesterday was just taken up with painting and letting this thing dry, but now it's dry and painted, so yeah, that's cool. It actually looks pretty nice. Like, these edges, I thought they'd look way worse. They look nice. The whole thing just actually looks good. I think I've drinking enough of these where I probably no longer have blood running through my veins. It's probably mostly maltodextrin, dextrose, cellulose gel. I think that's what's running through my veins at this point. So, I have been thinking about YouTube a lot recently because I haven't had much time to actually make videos because, well, school is kind of important. Your education. Focus on your education. But like, legitimately, school is kind of important. And I've kind of been thinking, like, did I mention that this thing's heavy? This thing's nice. Makes quick work of that. Okay, so I've only got a limited amount of time in a day. Like, you've only got 24 hours. 6 to 10 of that is sleeping. So after that, I mean, you've only got between 12 and 18 hours in a day. I think I'll get these ones next. So I need to choose what I want to focus on. Do I want to focus on YouTube? Or do I want to focus on education? It seems like a lot of YouTubers run into this problem of what's their focus gonna be. You know what I just love to do? Holding a knife directly above my head. Seems like a lot of YouTubers decide to go with these YouTube and not education, which is fine. They can do whatever they want. Currently, focusing on YouTube is working fine because YouTube's new. Social media platforms, though, don't last that long. Like, look at Facebook now. Not that many people use it anymore because there's new things like Twitter and Instagram, which is a problem if your main source of revenue is YouTube, which mine is. How do I want to do this? Oh, I know. Okay, I'm going to screw these screws back in. It's a lot of just going back and forth. Some of the YouTubers right now that I see making a lot of money doing what they do would be, like, good examples would be Tanner Fox, Tanner Brungart, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, all the ones that are super popular right now. They're making a lot of money. Like, I think, for example, Logan Paul, he was making around $6,000 a day just on ad revenue, not counting his merch. I have seen multiple people walking around my town wearing Logan Paul merch. He's made a lot of money from his merch because bear in mind, he's selling, say, $20 sweatshirts. He probably only pays between $5 and $10 per sweatshirt. So he has pretty big profit margins right there. Anyways, one day, someday soon probably, because it's Logan Paul. And recording dead bodies is not your best financial decision. He will probably become obsolete relatively soon. His main sources of income are first, merch, second, ad revenue. Those two things he will not make money from after he becomes unimportant, which will be a problem for him because you have to make money somehow. So right now Logan Paul is just like rolling in the cash. He has over a $5 million house. He's gonna soon not become popular anymore. Yep, this thing can hold weight. Okay, I'm gonna quick screw in the rest of the screws and I'll be back once that's done. Okay, it's got all the screws in. It's got 4 over there, 3 in the middle because I'm missing a screw, and 4 over there. I don't think I ever really explained what it's for. I'm just gonna use it to hang a heavy bag off the one side. The other side, I don't know, I just thought it should be stronger, so I made it 48 inches wide. That's it, that's all it's for. Okay, anyways, back to my rant. Where would be a cool place to, you know what, I'm just gonna do my rant right here. Okay, so like I was saying, YouTube is a pretty new thing, and they're in it for themselves. They don't really care if you succeed or not. They wanna continue to be a company for as long as they can. That's how it works. For example, Logan Paul. I'm pretty sure he went to high school, I'm pretty sure he graduated. I could be wrong, but I'm guessing he could've went to college. If you have the option to go to college or to make YouTube videos, I would choose college, because college will help you in the long run more than YouTube videos will. You have a skill set after. You also meet people that will help you get a job later or that you may talk to again for your job. You learn something from college. Like, you're learning. and education's important. Anyways, a lot of the YouTubers like Tanner Fox, Tanner Brungart, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, I don't think any of them went to college. I don't think any of them are planning to go to college because YouTube, that's what they're doing right now. Eventually, YouTube will become TV where people stop watching it nearly as much, and it's gonna start, numbers are gonna start dropping, people are gonna get less views, you're gonna make less money. Well, you never learned anything from your YouTube career that can get you a job later except for marketing, because that's what YouTubers are doing. Basically, what I'm trying to say is you have no skills from YouTube that you can take to the real world to get another job once YouTube goes under. YouTube has been popular for less than 10 years. I think YouTube itself is less than 20 years old. So this whole genre of YouTubers as a career is a new thing, which is why it's not my primary focus in life right now, because I want to get good enough education that I can run a business later or work at a business. One of the really smart things that I saw one of them do was Tanner Brungart. He worked with another business person to start Dibs Clothing, which was really smart, I thought, because he got it in Buckle, a clothing company that sells clothing at brick and mortar shops. The reason that I thought that that was a great idea was he used his YouTube channel to create a brand that is not reliant on his YouTube channel. If he quits making YouTube videos tomorrow, Buckle isn't gonna stop carrying Dibs clothing. They're still gonna, as long as they're selling, Buckle's gonna keep on buying Dibs clothing from them. So that was a great idea on his part. He made a company that isn't reliant on his YouTube channel, but he uses his YouTube channel to kickstart the company. That's a really good idea. Making merch, you're gonna make tons of money while you're doing YouTube, but once your YouTube channel fails, you're no longer making money. Speaking of that, these YouTube videos are expensive. I don't have much money anymore to make the YouTube videos. What do you guys wanna see for me to make and sell? Because there's tons of things I could do. I could get bars made, or I could get ramps. I could make merch. I could make a clothing company. What would you guys want to buy? That's what I want to know. Leave it in the comments, please, because I want to, again, just know what should I do that you guys would like to buy. I'm going to end the video here, though. Again, please leave it in the comments what you want to see me make or do, because I want to do something with this channel, but I don't know what I should do. So leave it in the comments what you want me to do. Ramps, scooter parts, merch, clothing, whatever. Leave it in the comments. Tell me what you want. I'm going to try and figure out then from that what I should do. Thank you for watching. Like it if you liked it, subscribe if you liked it. Go follow my Twitter and Instagram, by the way, if you really like my videos. First link in the description will be that stuff. All my other social medias. Thank you for watching. Like it if you like it. Yeah, share it if you like it. Dislike it if you like it too. I mean, do whatever you want. Thank you for watching. See ya. I can't reach the camera. There we go.